Okay, let's go on our merry way. Well,
yeah, we got a boatload of places to go today.
Let's go to... Might as well go in order. Also, the game time is getting close to the point where the hand starts shaking. So, we'll do what we'll do when we get to that.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Or something like that.
Though Yoko did mention, well, maybe, I'm not sure if I understood him correctly, possibly that the one of the duplicates captured his great scientist daddy Maxon in order to figure out how to reproduce. Maybe. Or it might have been one of the cruelies who did that. I'm not sure.
Either way, it makes sense from a plot standpoint.
Yeah, and the walkthrough, does say early on that reproduction is a prime concern for many of the species you encounter.
That's not how evolution works at all. Oh well, it's aliens, we can let it slide.
Well, it's well, maybe all the species are just by some strange coincidence all at the same time are in danger of going extinct or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're going around with a giant planet-destroying gun.
I once tried looking up, something like a scientific definition for what it means for a species to be going extinct, and it was just basically means, the death rate is higher than birth rate. Which makes sense.
I mean, there has to be some point where it... Because I know that humans have, danger of extinction. And, endangered, and so on, but...
Yeah, I don't know what the classification limits there are.
But no, the definition you picked up makes sense.
Right, so... Hello, sir, are you Maxon?
Oh, game.
Well... Okay. Next coordinates.
So that planet was a bit of a bust.
191.
19118.
Oh, that went fast. Ooh.
And it appears to be a new colored planet. Although, I suppose it's entirely possible that the centipede friend may have just led us a bunch of false information.
I would hope at least one of these coordinates has something useful there.
Let's hope. Incidentally, dear viewers, we pooled our notes and we worked out what this mysterious fourth set of coordinates was. We think.
Yes, it's at least what I have in my notes marked as Howdy Prison.
Sounds like a jolly old place.
Come to think of it, maybe we should try going there and asking about Maxon.
Well, we'll put that on the list. We've got this planet and one more.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe some chatting to be doing as well.
Oh, you think so? In this game?
I hope so. Otherwise, we're just flying around through very pretty scenery.
Every planet happens to have a blue mountains and orange rivers. Hello.
This guy wants to sell me a car.
Well, I guess... Species being named Kingpack, I can kinda see where that comes from.
That or he wants pictures of Spider-Man, damn it.
Oh yes, I didn't read the description of this species yet. It says, ridiculous creatures who smoke trump tails, supposedly aphrodisiac, and eat pills. Not very smart. Rumor has that they inspired the early Pac-Man games. Okay. Different. Oh, okay. Me like... me like brave. Great sheep. You me race. Oh. Race planet. Okay. Me like race, me strong. Race. Well, yes.
That's kinda cute.
Well, I guess we should do as he said.
How's this going to work? Because we've got an FTL drive. Like, we've got this.
Well, either he also has an FTL drive or this race takes a few million years.
We'll just sit there waiting until the time runs out.
Ooh. It's a rather pretty planet. And of course, we are racing to a planet with defenses. Up.
There's no defined start point or stop point. We're just showing up and going fast. I suppose for plot reasons, he will be here, and then we'll sort of take it from there. Assuming we've not been played. It has been known in this game.
We shall see. Maybe he's going to suggest reproduction with us too. And now I'm reminded of the giant Abraham Lincoln statue head in the Sam and Max games, having a relationship.
Give me all you got.
You can... what was the name of the woman? Civil Pandemic. And I remember where in a later episode you ask them about it. How do you... I mean, he's just a head. And they answer, well, obviously you haven't been reading Cosmopolitan.
There is one of my friends who genuinely believes that the robot Abraham Lincoln speech is one of his favorite puzzles in anything.
Yeah, that is a good puzzle. And then Max becomes the president. I really like that. And they just stick with it in later episodes. Yep, he's the president. He pretty much completely ignores all his duties. Right. And here he is. You small, you not great. Ha ha ha. You not strong. Tiny sheep. He's strong, yeah. According to the walkthrough, he'll always beat you here, no matter what. But hey, he enjoyed the race, so that's what matters. Awesome. We also like to play. Have you heard about this game Captain Blood?
Let's not get meta here, shall we?
Again?
No, I don't have any notes for that one.
Me one, you two. I guess there's not much else we can do about this.
We need some appropriate driving music. But we don't want to spend any money.
Yes.
Feel free to substitute your own, dear viewers.
Yes, like, what was that, Magical Sound Shower or something?
Magical Sound Shower is the best track on that soundtrack.
Was it 401 101?
100.
Ah, okay.
141 100.
Okay, just wondering if I had made an error in my notes. Good thing we have a second I have a co-pilot who may or may not be God.
I refuse to prove that I exist. Man, we just keep coming back to that book, don't we?
So, well, me being a historian, I feel I should mention that the idea that somehow evidence and proof is antithetical to faith is a relatively recent idea.
Well, didn't it used to be the case that, I mean, during the Crusades especially, evidence was just lying about the place? Like, look at all this wood from the cross we found. Isn't this proof?
Possibly, and also, at least medieval scholastic theologians were big on giving, logical chains of reasoning that prove God. And I think one of the earliest thinkers who did that, faith, or faith does not require evidence or stuff like that, might have been Søren Kierkegaard. And also, I believe the specific name for this kind of ideology is fideism. And
I'm trying to...
Yes, you go ahead first.
So, I'm trying to pass that one, and then the only thing I can think of is, like, fide, fidelity, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You're right, though. Now I know.
Yes. So, like fide, I think it's probably from Latin, something like, something like, faith and loyalty. I think it's also, what was the marine motto, Semper Fi? I think it means something like loyal to the end.
Oh, what is it now? In dedicato imperatum ultra articulo mortis. That is for the emperor beyond the point of death.
Anyway. Oh, hello.
Hi! See, I knew talking about Warhammer was a good idea. Everyone loves that.
So, I believe this is the Ondoyante, those dream beings that appear either as lovely as nightmarish, depending on how much they like you, and I suppose this means...
We're doing well.
Oh, well, thanks, he was being kind of a jerk.
That's pretty clever.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Up, getting the jitters.
That one.
But not strong. Spirit Talker. Oh. Oh. Prison Spirit. Fear. Blood Friend Blood. Home Planet Corpo. Okay. So are we now on Corpo or... Yes, I kinda... We already figured that. Trap you, blind. Trap, great crab, Why, thank you. Yes, we already know that code. Is well no code, friend. Friend. Yes, we got it. Oh, I wouldn't say you are small.
Indeed, no.
Oh.
Although, what if we've been hypothesizing? What if we say like friend to the robot head? What if that's just like a general, universal term of greeting, or like code among friends?
Oh, and now she's gone. Interesting. Well, let's try heading to where she said she teleported. The guy. You can see how this quickly gets annoying.
I can indeed.
I suppose it's mainly a water on the navigational map. But trying to be precise.
Does it affect this?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay. Makes sense because this is a semi-sapient being, but... I just realized that's one of the... In a lot of contemporary sci-fi, Star Trek is really bad for this. They go like, well, I don't know if it's sentient life form, but like, most life forms are sentient.
Yes, the...
Sapience is the thinking and reasoning side of things.
Yeah.
It's a very petty gripe, but I will indulge it, thank you very much.
I'm more annoyed by how they keep calling things alien races when it should be species.
You make a good point.
So then again, for example, in Star Trek, you have no humanoid species of similar psychology can interbreed all across the galaxy and produce fertile offspring, so I guess in that a race would be the technically accurate term.
I honestly love when we get to do this over videos, just talk about like history and science. Sensible things over video games.
Alright, so let's see. Is he here? Also, the Yonde is quite something if she can just zap a guy across space like that. Yes, me! Oh, now we are number one. Hey, search. Oh, don't take it so hard. I want to ask. Actually, you mentioned tubular brainers earlier. great people. Okay.
When he says he's been searching planet, do you suppose he means this one, or does he want to go home to his planet?
No, I imagine this one. Okay, no tubular brain planet. Right.
Another new one for me.
Can't ask him about duplicates. Okay. And what help can you provide? Well, about these trumps, which is... You like Trump, yes, you especially like smoking them, I understand. From small brain, insult curse.
I feel like the game would be improved by giving some degree of, like, I guess medicine development so you can calm the shakes.
He also knows where the trumps are.
You may actually be right when you say that you're figuring out this system.
Hello. Another interesting.
Yep, that's another one.
Good lord, man. Right. Well, can't ask him about any other species. Well, might as well try if... 191, yeah, that's where we started.
That's where we met this guy.
That's, I guess, really all. Can't ask him really about scientist or anything. Right, me, great one. No.
That also appears is new.
Okay. Up. Bye. Oh. Well.
I reckon whatever he's doing, he's going to go to 1566.
Yes, apparently.
Like you say, he's given us locations for all these other people.
I'm most interested right now with the tubular brains.
We've managed to outsmart a rock with a crown on it. Let's see how we can do against a smart opponent.
Yes. Who are totally tubular.
Man, that's another word I've not heard for a while.
That reminds me of Super Great Friends Let's Play of Virtue's Last Reward. There's a disease called Radical 6. He likes making jokes about how someone who's contracted the disease has gone totally tubular.
They've got an attitude overload. We can't get rid of all this attitude. It more reminds me of Super Mario World. Tubular was the worst level in that game.
I guess the shaky hand isn't so bad once you get used to it and figure out how to best work with it. Just
How is that?
well, waiting for the shakiness to go away and doing what you need in those in-between moments when it's steady.
Okay.
And when you are in a conversation, you can, well, the icons are large enough that you can try to hit them when the hand is shaking, as well as the mouth speaker that advances the discussion on lines.
Are there any keyboard shortcuts? So, like, can you physically type whatever and speak?
Let's see.
Because that seems like it would just cut the jitters right out.
Let's see. Looking at the map. Looking at the manual, that is, well, the section that talks about using the map just talks about clicking and dragging.
Okay. So let's get the big reveal on this guy.
Yeah, that is quite tubular. Go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tubular brain. I'll write this down to be safe.
I think I know what this guy is doing. I think I get his visual design.
Well, yes, tubular, brain, tubes.
Well, no, like the classic monster design of the brain in the jar. It's a D&D monster, for example. This is a jar and a brain. It's like the logical opposite of that thing.
Oh, yeah, I think I get that. Well,
Man, you know I pitched that idea to you about characters communicating in numbers? Maybe I didn't think it through.
Code, tubular brain. Great. feel like writing all this down, all these numbers down is
possibly pointless.
yes. Oh, did he switch to binary now? Use any code. Oh, okay. Let's try.
The one code that we have. Unless it wants that 256 and the rest.
Friend equals not enemy. Yes. Code friend. Ah, okay. Yes, I guess that was right.
Oh, no, yeah! Awesome!
We like code friend. Yes, that's what we did. Okay, can't ask him about help. Let's see.
For a super smart being, we can't ask him about many things. Maybe if we said that thing?
But the string of numbers?
Yeah. 25612825.
Okay. I can try this. 2, 5, 6, 8.
1. Sorry, 2561.
Okay. 5, 6. 1.
I think. 2825.
That didn't really seem to. Seem to help.
This wouldn't be copy protection, would it? Honestly, the walkthrough also seems to be pretty stumped about these guys. Well, we can at least ask about bounty. I say, for an ultra-intelligent being, it seems to have a very limited vocabulary.
Clearly this is just because we cannot communicate at the same level as he.
Well, clearly if it's throwing this number garbage at us.
Hmm. Hmm. Well. Can't ask him about information either. Well. What about... doesn't want to be teleported. Doesn't seem like there's much to be gotten out of him, but well, we still have plenty of clues to follow.
Indeed.
This video again seems to be long enough. So, next time, more stuff and more jitters perhaps.
Who knows?